Testing. Okay, and we got Paul Frankel, Professor Cuball, playing Danny Kolacz from Buffalo. I think Danny.
Buffalo to Buffalo.
Yeah, I think Danny is 2-0 in his bracket.
Yeah, I think Danny has to be favored.
Certainly one of the favorites of the tournament, actually.
A new father. He's got a 4-month-old. I can't remember if it's a baby girl or baby boy.
I think it's a girl.
And
I knew the name, too.
Mrs. will be here tomorrow. She's a very lovely lady.
Dana.
And a proud mother. But Danny was not proud of that shot, I can tell you that.
You hit that one like me.
You didn't hit that many bad ones. I think your 18th or 19th, the one that went up and down, I thought was going to get made.
Yeah.
Right? But you kind of got a little annoyed, like you didn't plan it.
It was lucky. Yeah.
Well, I figured you were going to go like around like that.
No.
But well, then,
No,
then you
it's
didn't play it. I said you played it like that.
No. It's a draw shot that you play deep into the corner over here, and it comes 1-2 and then draws off the second rail. It goes really long into the ball.
Okay.
But this one, I don't know if I hit the wrong rail or it just drew.
Oh yeah, you must have.
If it drew too much.
Well, it made.
Yeah, it made. I'm
It
happy.
embarrassed you.
I'm happy it made because I was desperate to score points. I wasn't scoring. I just got tired. That's all it was. It was really hard to focus.
Well, Jim, as I explained to the people on here, you have more than just one hat here. You're not just a player. You're very involved in organizing tournaments like this and a lot of other things, and it's very difficult to play. You know, I'm talking to people about this stuff between the years. And
I know.
like this.
I know.
And
Well, the table was sliding a lot. It was playing very long, and certain shots, like in the beginning of the game, certain shots that come up when the table is.
know, because it's on a different table than you played on, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. But it's a different table, and it's a different table for everybody. So, I have to say, apologies, but talking about the table because I was missing billiards, I won't do it myself.
Right. No, my point was I was trying to say was the way the table was playing, when certain shots come up, it's ideal. You know what I'm saying? The certain shots when the table's playing that way, it's good.
Right.
But then there's other shots that come up where it just makes it even harder.
Well, then why did you play those shots? Why don't you find another shot? Hey, why don't fight the table?
Well, that's why I average what I average.
Right. If I had any criticisms in the game, it was because you were just a little short when you missed a shot. We've talked about that before. But I've seen you play. You know, I've told the audience. I told them how well you played in New York, how good you could play. At 12, when you had 12 points, I was predicting you were going to run 8 and out. You've had a 9 run. I told them.
I was feeling like I might.
I was feeling like you might have also.
I felt good at that point, but just didn't happen. I don't know.
Meanwhile, here we have a 0-0 fight.
0-0 fight.
And Mr. Frankel should take advantage
Look at this.
of Danny Kaye's. He must have just gone out and had dinner. Excuse me, this food is so good here in the Pendennis Club, and I cannot, again, stress how grateful the United States Billiards Association and all the players here feel that we've been invited into their house. It's like being invited into someone's house to play billiards. It's a really delightful setting. If that's all they got to complain about. And we just have a new boy on the in the chat room, I believe, hasn't been on so far, but he's going to be one of the worker bees for the United States Billiard Association. I'd like to welcome Merrill Hughes, who's watching us right now. Thanks for tuning in, and wish you were here.
Great shot from Danny.
Yep, and he got his reward. Decent speed. Again, we mentioned slow to the red. That's not always a good option because lots of times you leave it so close to the red that you leave a marriage, and any player worth his salt should have a system to get that. See now how Danny? See how the balls are working for Danny? The red ball goes over in the corner. There was no chance of a kiss. He got a little unlucky here, but he's got options. You know, the main option is don't kiss the yellow out with the red, which is going to be difficult.
I like off the red, left side of the red, with right English, just short and back out.
Yeah, back out. Yeah, I like that too.
With
I think
speed.
because he's got to hit it so thin to miss the. And even if he hits the yellow,
Oh, he didn't do that.
yeah, he did. Yeah,
No,
he
no.
was.
He played the. He played to the
Well,
natural.
well, when I was in dead stroke, I could play for the corner, and I didn't care which rail I got on that shot like that.
Okay.
I mean, right into the corner. Now I'm lucky to, to hit a half a diamond from the corner. Okay. But, and Danny, I think, is, he's a really, really good pool player. Okay. And he brings that to billiards. If you watch, you'll very rarely see Danny shoot the number 2 ball, his object ball, into the scoring ball. That ball, his number 2 ball, the object ball, is always going where Danny's shooting it, just like a pool player. And that contributes to the reason this young man is playing pretty good billiards. Now, if he just wouldn't waste his time, he only spends about 10% of his time playing billiards, He does have to make a living.
Like us all.
Like us all. What's Frankel on, 2? Is this going to be a 3? Just one? Ooh, smooth.
Wow.
Oh, the professor. Look at that. Speaking of the professor, I saw him today. That is Grady. He's looking real good for someone even older than me. Oh, come on, Paul. We need a little magic here, but not much. Just a nice hit. Ooh.
Up and down, or he's going to stretch it more?
I bet on up and down.
Wow, he played this direct. Wow, this is tough.
He's going to make them.
He made it. What a shot!
I've seen him play. I watched the first game he played back in the hotel room.
He played in the hotel room?
No, I was watching. Yeah, right. Come on, we're supposed to. This is a family-oriented thing, Jim.
No, it was a play on words.
Yes. No, I was in the hotel room examining the live streaming, and so I watched his first match, and he played that shot like maybe 3 times, go around, and then the ball was at the second diamond, okay, and he made it both times. So he knows his table, We should like the old Brunswicks and the angles, really. I played on these tables a number of years ago, but it's been probably 4 years since I played on them, so I couldn't. But they reminded me of old Brunswicks, and that is to say, I can run more on an old Brunswick than I can on the modern ones. The modern ones allow me to do more shots, but in terms of the billiards that I'll run consecutively, I'd rather be on an old Brunswick.
This is the same shot again.
Right.
That I like,
And I like
when Danny.
maybe even a ticky there, but
Well, if he could do it.
I don't know how that ball looks like. If it's real close to the rail, no. But if it's like out, it's dead on.
Yeah, see, this is what I like. I like off the right side of the red, thin, one tip of high English and a lot of speed. And you go short.
He's going to go crazy, but
tough.
could make
Close.
spin. See, now that might make in New York. With that spin off the third rail.
Well,
you know?
it's spinning pretty good.
Yeah, well, it seems to be. It's hard when you're watching it. You're not actually watching the table, but you're watching it on TV. It's hard to really see the exact position. And
No, you can't. It's an optical illusion right now.
I think the deal, if you really had this in a perfect thing, is that the booth would be. In fact, that's how it was in Vegas, as I recall, when
They overdid it.
when the AccuStats people did it. Is the people and the commentators were in a booth that was
Sure.
like about 10 feet up.
Yeah, it's this way the players can't hear them.
I thought that had potential.
A lot of slide. Now,
I think that was sleight of hand, don't you?
What?
Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand. You don't.
This is the same shot almost again, but
Yeah.
this time you hit it thin and you go for the long rail. I missed out a short rail. Dead corner. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, Paul. It's just pathetically funny when.
Jim
when
just,
we
if
do
you
that.
recall, Jim just got, my fellow commentator here just got off this table playing on it, so he's entitled to chuckle a little bit.
It's just. It's a tough game. Period. Oh, wow! He just missed that.
He's a pool player. Remember, you're not gonna see him kiss too much. If he did, he really hit it bad. Because Danny Kaye has got a pretty good eye. Incidentally, the gentleman commentating with me, my name's Dennis Diekman, is Jim Shovak, and we're just tickled a bit pink to be here in Louisville.
And the ball didn't walk. And we are really, at least I don't know about Dennis, but I am really tired. I got 2 hours sleep yesterday morning. I had to get up early for a flight. I had 2 hours sleep.
Oh, did you get woken up by the hammer guy at 8:15?
Yeah. He was.
I spoke to Mr. Pete Patel, the manager of the hotel, and we had a nice discussion about that. They're renovating the hotel, and we got a nice deal. It's like, 3 minutes away walking? I mean, it's nice.
Yeah, it's not far.
It's 50 degrees out. You can almost, go there in your shirt sleeves. And but they're renovating this place, and the workmen start like at an obscenely early hour in the morning. The hammering started at 8:15, and of course everybody pretty much was up then, but except the tuna and I, we were still sleeping. But oh yes, I love this. 2 rails to yellow. Come on, Danny, shoot it. I taught you this shot.
He's not playing it.
No, he's gonna go.
What's he going? Tiki?
No,
Reverse?
he's gonna go Korean shot. Oh no, he's gonna go tiki. That's smart too. That's okay. That's all right.
Reverse English tiki.
As long as he hit rail first, he can do whatever he wants on that shot. Okay? But whatever struck his fancy. But no, a couple of years ago down in Louisville, he asked me about that shot. We spent a couple of hours on doing various rail first shots.
2 rails first?
Yeah, 2 rails, 1 rail. I mean, just
Oh, look at this dice. Did he get it? Or is
I
it
think so. On this table, this should
nice
make.
shot.
Should make. He's got a decent stroke.
Yes, he does.
Not quite as good as yours, Shovak. But,
No, not quite, but you know, he's close.
No. So at any rate, I had a conversation with our motel manager, and I basically, I've been in hotels all over the world, and I've been woken up by roosters and things like this. But for the hotel workers to be hammering at 8:15. No, I'm sorry. That at least wait till 9. But so at any rate, we had a little discussion, and I asked him a question. I said, if I was making that much noise in the morning, would you have called the cops on me? And he said yes. And I said, well, good, because if your workers are making that much noise tomorrow morning, I'm going to call the cops on you. So we'll see what happens tomorrow morning. It is Saturday, but he tells me they're going to work.
Oh, you got it. Look at that shot.
Oh, it's terrible. I mean, the things we have to put up for to live stream billiards. I got to curb my tongue. I'm on a real short leash here. Okay. Danny Kaye is coming awake. He's got 8 billiards in 10 innings. And Paul is playing up to his speed, maybe a touch below it. He's got 5 and 10. But come on, Paul, play off the ball that's closest to you. You're getting old, you can't see. That's another principle of billiards, right? When you get old and can't see, play off the close ball to you. And he hit it too hard. He hit it too hard.
That's what
He couldn't decide whether he was going to make this 8 rails or 6 rails.
Yeah, if he's got the speed, he might
Well, I know.
Oh no.
But see, no, he didn't.
Oh my God.
He hit it hard enough to get it that way, but he calculated it just like the 4 railer, the 5 railer, I think. See, and so
I can't believe he missed on the short side after 7 rails.
See, this is where I like 2 rails of one like this. But that's just my goofy shots,
It's not a goofy shot.
Danny's probably going to go across table because he's a good pool player. He can shoot that ball in there good.
It's doing something.
He's doing something there. He's going to go bing, 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 bing. And,
Some crazy thing.
something crazy, yeah. Just pay attention to this one. Oh, well, it's not all that crazy.
No, nothing wrong with that.
No, in fact,
Very nice shot.
I think one of the reasons he shot that off the red, of course, is to, he was not too confident maybe in making it off the yellow, so at least he wanted to get the red out of the corner,
Right.
No. Not bad policy. No, a little shortish.
You see, I noticed what he did on the shot was he short-stroked it.
Yeah.
And when you do that, especially on these tables, when it's so sensitive, it shortens up off of the first rail.
Yeah.
It's like putting draw on the ball.
Yeah, it did curve a little bit off the first ball. You saw it?
Yes, but when it hits the rail,
Yeah, right,
then it
right.
comes out shorter, like
Right.
draw off the rail. So you got to follow through on those shots.
I thought he was going to smash through that one.
You never know; this could be a real fancy shot.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I did one like that a couple of games ago too. Forced follow shot. I
Yeah.
missed it by 3 miles.
Well, Paul, Professor Cuball, is a dear friend of mine, but he should stick to card tricks,
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, he's a world class at card tricks, Here he's just another one of the bums,
Yeah, you got to watch him though on the table
All
sometimes.
right, again, I want to make this point for those that were not here a while ago, that if you're accustomed to watching the big boys, such as Jaspers, Bloomdahl, with huge averages, keep in mind they kind of wink at each other before the games. They're geared to playing big averages, and but these gentlemen you're seeing here, they haven't studied the game any less hard. Okay, they may not practice as much because they don't have the time as the professionals. But these guys you're seeing, they know a lot of shots. They know a lot of information. They know how to conduct themselves at the table like gentlemen, and they just thoroughly enjoy the game. They hate it when they miss, like everybody else does, but most people, kind of let it slide and laugh it off, go up, shoot another shot. But these gentlemen here, if you're interested in learning to play the game of billiards, and the United States Billiard Association encourages you to do this, you find your nearest pool hall that's got a billiard table in it and let me know, and I can put you in touch with some of these people, because even though we're a little old where we can't execute as well as we used to, the knowledge, believe me, the knowledge is here, is in all of these guys. They know the game, and it's just... And they know they can't execute that as well as they may be used to, but there's no problem with that. They love the game so much, they keep playing it. And this is the frustration factor we were talking about. Ooh, he's going long.
Wow, what a nice hit.
Yeah, I was wondering if he hits it soft, he's going long. Mr. Frankel said that white ball could have stopped a little quicker or gone a little further, but no sleight of hand tricks now.
That was a.
Yeah, I think he was going.
I call that a non-shot.
Well, Plan B was in effect. If you see,
That was a non-shot. Paul standing up at the table. You know why? He's also running the tournament, so he's like kind of looking around and.
Oh yeah, Paul has got. He's running the tournament. He's the tournament director. He's here as a reporter. He's got to take pictures of people.
Nice shot there.
He's got to be nice and smiley. He's got to keep his fingers loose so he can do card tricks. So he's wearing a lot of hats.
Those names right up there? It seems like too little.
No, I've been kind of watching them.
Seems I think Bill's forgetting to put them up. He's talking over there.
Still the interview?
Yeah, Mr. The Tuna. Charlie Tuna.
Hey, are those innings right? Okay, you just put some more.
There's 2 more days of this tournament.
Yeah. What about tonight? Though? This is how many more rounds?
I think there's 2 more rounds after this.
Well, there could be 2 more rounds after this. We'll.
Yeah, we're way behind schedule.
Yeah.
And
remind Curly or Zinger on the chat room of that, and we'll find out for sure in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, the matches are just taking longer. It's a 20-point games. The matches are just taking too long. The practicing is okay. We're only taking 6 shots each. That's not the issue. It's just the games themselves are taking too long. I just had a 40 how many inning game?
You don't want to know.
No, it was at least 4.
It was 2 years smaller than the year I was born in.
Yeah.
And I was born in 47.
45 innings?
45 innings, yep.
Sure? Well, that's.
Now, I did remind the audience about 3 times
that's horrible.
Like when you was like 15 innings up there, Mr. Schulbeck would normally have this many points. He doesn't. I was trying to do.
I know, yeah. Trying to make me look good because I look so bad.
Well, and because Mr. Three Question.
Now,
Chicago bad boy,
I am going to tell you this much in my defense. Okay, the final score was 20-8.
Yes.
So it was not just me. My opponent was having just as much trouble. So
no, you both played, in terms of innings, you both played terrible. You at least were the one man standing after the game. So there is that. You can pat yourself on the back for that.
I'm not patting myself on the back.
But you should have beat him 20-2.
Not normally.
So don't brag about 20 to 8.
All right. Oh.
How can that miss? Look at this. Just coming back around. He's pointing at it. He's a magic man. He performs sleight of hand.
You got to watch him.
He missed that one, though.
You got to watch him. He'll put his hands over the two balls so you can't see.
Oh, yeah. That's the famous Maloney block shot.
Yeah, get
Oh, yeah. Maloney used to do that
He
all
did?
the time. Oh, yeah. Well, he taught me how to do it. He always did it joking.
Oh.
I mean, but
Oh.
occasionally, I imagine in his youth, he actually.
You never know.
Well, yeah.
Danny. Yes, I knew the innings were wrong. They were up there way too long.
I got complimented on the moment of silence. I had the 5 seconds of silence.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, several people sent me emails and that was good.
Oh, okay. I don't think it was quite 5 seconds, but
No, it wasn't.
I think it was about 3.5 seconds.
Something like that. Well, Frankel had me on a deadline.
We'll take it, though. Well, here comes Paul Frankel coming back now.
All right, I'm going to see who's on the thing so I can see who I'll say.
Oh, look at this. Wow. It's a beautiful two-rail special there. For those of you watching who didn't realize it, that was a two-rail shot. He kissed back off the first ball, never touched the first rail.
Well, we got. Okay. Are you going? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good idea. Of the people that are in the chat room now, I know a couple of them. Basel and Billiard Shot. Hello to them. I see someone is on there 5 and out. Is that a 5-ball run and 9-ball and out that you're proud of, or are you a billiard player that can go 5 and out? If you're a billiard player that can go 5 and out, boy, we'd sure like to see you playing in Louisville next year. You know, come down, have fun with us, and anybody else out there. I mean, if Bobby Watson, you know, if he was a member, you know, he could play in this tournament. But he being not a member, well, you know, you do have to be a member to play in the USBA events because that's how we support billiards. We see they have an official timeout. The tournament director is oh, now he's back at the table now.
Silver 1.5. Silver 1.5. Here on this table. Guys, we need to keep moving. We're going to roll late, and we got 5 matches.
More magic from the professor. Is that Dennis D. Dubarton? Yeah. Yeah. Well, 5 and out. Please say hello to Dwight for me. And boy, you should have been playing in this one. Didn't you win some trick shot thing with Tom Rossman's thing? Tom Rossman was playing in it. Come on, Danny, go to work here. Now, it's no accident that I believe that the yellow ball had the speed to come over there where it did. No accident whatsoever. All right, we're liable to see a run here. Yeah, it was good, but all right.
Sullivan and half right here on this table.
Well, he could be on a roll here. We'll see here. This is a stroke shot. This is a stroke shot. Oh, he stroked it too short. You see the ball curve, loop its way into the short rail, and then after the short rail, loop its way into the long rail. That's why he missed it on the side he did. Most of us would miss it on the other side. Professor Cue Ball. Strike one. I hope he heard that. Can you imagine not hitting a ball? You know, I'm going to propose a rule change, you know, when I become president, that if you don't hit a ball, your opponent gets ball in hand. And you got to at least hit one ball. If you don't do that, ball in hand for your opponent. Of course, if he takes ball in hand and he misses a billiard, he's going to have to lose a point, too. The balls are just not quite move them one ball a couple of inches, and Mr. Frankel's real happy. You know, they're just not quite rolling. But it's it could be that Danny's got really good speed on his tables, you know. He's not playing them too soft, but he's not hammering them either. From what I see with Danny, there's a fellow from Chicago that Mr. Three Cushion thinks is going to win the tournament. And I think it's, I don't know the guy. I haven't seen him play yet. But what I have to respect Mr. Three Cushion's opinions about things like this. But I think if it comes down to him and Danny, Danny's going to have him to run for his money. Actually, not a bad effort. He had crazier shots there for sure. Drop it in the corner. Oh, good speed. Oh, a little softy, a little thick. Come on, how's the spinach? Come on, you got some spinach there? Come to Papa. Oh, come to Papa. Ooh, it hit a piece of chalk on the table or something. Oh, man. No, he stunned that a little bit. He didn't quite have the pizzazz on it that he should have. It's a word I learned from Mr. Three Cushion, pizzazz. All right, I think he pronounces it a little different. You know. Oh, it's always bad when you're jacking up like this. You know, find another shot. Well. All things considered, that was not a bad choice. Not hit to, well, he didn't need to jack up for it. All right. Little indecision here, but that's all right. You can always get up. Nothing that says, ooh, look at this adventuresome shot. Ooh, look at that. Again, as we mentioned before, 5 rails around the table. Kissy-poo, kissy-poo. If you think you can beat him, go ahead. I prefer to find something else, anything else. Yes. Is this just a corner shooter, though? Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness gracious sakes alive. We say of that shot, oh, just a corner shooter. Pool player shot. Very well done. Look where the red ball went. There was a little foresight in that shot, I believe. He's got too many shots here. He should look at this a little more carefully. He's got at least 4 shots if not more. 4 logical ones. No, I wouldn't say that was the one. But he may make the spinach. Oh, yes. See the spinach? Don't you just love those spotted balls? Well, I don't. But as far as, seeing the ball roll and seeing the spin on it, well, that's kind of nice. My only question is how come there's no spots on the red ball? Oops. Let that one get away. And not only did he let it get away, he's given Frankel a chance that if, the guy that taught me this shot, he'd never run less than 4 or 5 on it. A gentleman by the name of Andy Nobody. Used to play out of North Hollywood Billiards. And Magnolia. Just east of Lancashire. Right. Well, Paul made the billiard, but he didn't do himself any favors. I'm going to say, why don't you shoot off the ball that's close to you, even though you got to shoot like behind the back. How thin can you get this ball? Not thin enough. Oh, well. It's all right. He got the red ball out of the corner, moved it way down the table. Okay. Left him way down the table with it. All right, Danny's just going to get up and fire. Sure hope he doesn't kiss this one because it's close to a kiss. Look at that. Okay, now. Oh. Come on, double the rail off the white, please. Off the white, into the short rail, double it, come on. Oh. What are you looking at this for? What, are you going to do something really crazy, Paul? Come on. Oh, he's going to do something really crazy. Look at this. He's going to draw it back to the long rail or something. No, he's going to backwards or roost. Oh. Come on, Mr. Three Cushion. Tell him. Wasn't that a double rail off the white? Now, maybe I can't see the angle. Maybe he was out a little too far. But talk to me, Mr. Did, huh? Bill, you agreed with me. Oh my gosh, that's a real. That's a real record.
All right, I'm back. It's getting late at night, and we're getting
I'll
tired.
make no snide remarks there.
Getting tired, and even doing commentary is tiring. Okay, Danny's playing a nice back and forth shot. Looks pretty good. Very nice shot. He's winning handily right now. That's Paul's fault. Paul's averaging 333. That's otherwise he could be in a game. Now he's going to play this direct, 3 rails, and he's got it. That's 18. What is that? Danny's going to play a drop-in shot off the red. Drive the red. Oh, good shot. And he's playing for 1. Okay. Does have a bank shot here. He's going to go 5 rails. Near the corner. There you go. Oh. What this is? Okay. No, that's it. Okay. This is for the Heineken, and that's the check. Okay? That's enough information. And that scores 19-9. Danny Kolacz from Buffalo winning 19-9 right now over Professor Cuball. Professor Cuball's last chance. Now or never. Might play twice around. He's going to drop it right in. There he goes. And Danny Kolacz wins 20-9. 26 innings for Danny. Danny remains undefeated, 3-0. And we have about at least 4 of us are undefeated. Danny, myself, I'm only 2-0 though. And Ed Friedman, I think, was 3-0.
Eric,
Bill Johnson was 2-0. I'm not sure his status right now. Somebody else. I think it's Brian Half. I think he is also undefeated. So we still got at least one more match on this table. Maybe 2. We don't know yet. We're signing off now. Take a break. So long.